Well, I think I did it right this time. Pretty positive. I might have hit it. Might have accidentally or actually done it. Let's see. Did my buttons work? Whoo! That works great. Oh man, my hair is all... I'm all reversed. Hold on. I'm not going to dwell on the fact that, again, that, having a hair and makeup team was at one point it was a pleasure. Let's try this. Let me see if this works. Does this actually work better? Let's try deleting that post, moving this to the trash again. Ah! That works for sharing, so you can see my wonderful face. All right, there we go. Now, I have to admit, I have done whoa, I got a new share from myself. It's kind of sad. Anyway, as you may know, I'm Brent Jabor. Also, I stream under the name every now and again as Bobby Champagne. I actually started my Twitch account. I want to say this was... it's been a long time. I've probably had that Twitch account 2011, 2012. I used to play StarCraft 2 a lot. Not at any sort of competitive level. I really enjoyed the game. It was kind of one of the first PC games I got into. And so I started this account. It's been around forever. There's probably a bunch of people who watched me play StarCraft and maybe like FIFA 12, who now keep getting notifications that are like, why did I ever follow this guy? Well, I'll tell you why. Because I tricked you into it many, many years ago. That's probably why you did. So, the plan was, of course, to try and do this. And the reason I'm kind of doing this is because as I transition to getting used to not really having anything to do, at least for a short period of time here, it keeps me into doing something every single day. So otherwise I would obviously look for jobs, get sad, and by noon be napping on my couch watching Seinfeld or something of that nature, which can easily happen. I'm not taking that away from anybody who is doing that. I totally understand. But this way it gives me something to do. So on the docket today, we'll play some more Lost Ark. And I know it's really just a lot of questing, just moving forward, trying to push into the game as much as I possibly can. And then we will also go ahead and maybe throw down on a couple of games of FIFA. I was thinking about it, and I really wanted to play some FIFA, but also I realized my Ultimate Team is incredibly underrated because I haven't really played FIFA since launch. But I just, I wanted something a little more competitive, a little more that I can kind of get into. You know what? That could switch to Rocket League too if we don't go that direction. Just a couple of options that anybody who may want to watch some gaming might enjoy. And then at 5:00 Eastern time, there is a Sony PlayStation State of Play. I'm not like super jacked about this. It appears that they're going to focus on, from what I understand, a lot of Japanese made titles, which absolutely makes sense. Totally understandable. Let's make sure all of our things are muted so you're not getting fed in. Although I would hear it if anything was being fed in. Let me go ahead and cancel that. I think I am one of my 18, or I'm two of my 18 viewers here, or not 18. I'm sorry, two of my 8 that I have total across all platforms. Of course, that being because I'm just starting out. I honestly, I've never been a huge social media person before, And the reason that I've never been a huge social media person is because I have, and I don't know how to say this without making myself feel even worse, is I have incredibly thin skin. All right. And I don't, I say that in a way of, it's not that it's, I get my back up or anything. It's just like, I don't need to hear how wrong I am every time because I know that there's the possibility of being wrong. I know a lot of people out there, a lot of people in the social media sphere who love to, just get after it, mix it up with people, give their opinions, say what they believe, say what they think, and they don't care when people tell them that they're full of it. But me personally, it just hurts. I'll tell you, I'll give you an example of this. And this is kind of, and you could tell me, honestly, I mean, I feel like you would probably see this and you would say to yourself as well, hey, Brent, you know what? You were maybe in the wrong. But after my good friend, and this is going to it gets dark immediately. But as people who know me personally know, I worked for Ed Schultz, and if you know me professionally for that matter, I worked for Ed Schultz for about a decade, and he brought me to DC to RT America. After he passed away in 2018, I was, in a similar situation to what I am now, although I was employed, but I was a little bit lost in what I was doing, and I didn't know really kind of where to go, and I had thought about it, for so many years, I was fine with staying behind the scenes and supporting somebody who was this fantastic talent who could just go out there, rip it up, tell you what he thought, tell you how he felt, and just crush it, and which I totally, to this day, still respect. But I was just never that person. So what I did was I kind of liked staying behind the scenes, but also in that same situation, in being behind the scenes, I learned a ton from Ed. And it kind of made me realize that, from earlier in my career when I was immature, not ready for it, not prepared, not understanding of what went into it every single day, I learned what went into it, what you had to do. And I loved, my favorite part about booking guests was always to converse with people. So what I did at the time was I started a podcast called Origin Stories. And it was really a way of looking at politics and from a perspective of how people came to their thought process. I think I talked about this a little bit last time, but I didn't get to this point, which was that when when I would talk to people, I would, we would always talk about Ed because that was mostly how I knew so many of those people was from my work through Ed Schultz. So I talked to his family and I said, hey, we have this huge following. This is on Facebook at the time. I think his Twitter was already gone by then. And I was basically pointing out that, hey, do you mind if I share these with them? Number one, I'm putting effort into this. I'd like to be able to share it with a wide audience. But also, more importantly, a lot of it is an homage to him. And we talk about him. We talk about his importance and everything. And so occasionally I would share an episode on those pages, and people would immediately shit on me. I mean, just immediately. Like, you are not him. What are you doing? He's passed away. People were calling me a pig. And that was just one of those moments where I said, hey, look, this is why I don't like to engage in this. And I know that if you're watching that, you're going, well, you just have to deal with it because that's just the way it is. I mean, that's how people are going to react. People are going to have their opinions, and you can't control their opinions. You can only do you. And I know that. And I've learned that more and more over the time. But, I've always stayed away from it. And I've always worked with people with extremely strong social media presences so that I didn't have to be the one who did that myself. So now here we are with a lack of social media presence and really a lack of understanding. Immediately after I posted on Monday, which number one was a whole disaster in its own right because the moment that my stream came up, or I had my stream up for about a half hour with just the waiting, like it's starting soon, and I'm yakking it up for about 3 minutes after I started, and what happens? But the moment I'm kind of getting into it, it was very, very windy here. It's raining today, but it was very, very windy that day, just wind whipping everywhere. We got a power spike, knocked everything in our place offline. And at first I thought, I was like, oh no, my computer it can't handle this. It should be able to handle it. It's got a 3090 in it. It's got, I believe, a 12 core processor in it. I was like, there should be absolutely no reason it can't play a game and stream at the same time. But the fact is, it went down, and luckily my wife comes in about 2 minutes later and she goes, hey, did you just get a power spike that knocked you offline? Well, after all, I certainly did. So that's just kind of how that all worked out. But yeah, so today we're gonna try and make it so it's a little easier, a little better, a little more streamlined. Hopefully, people enjoy it, have a good time with it. That's really all I'm trying to do is just kind of have an outlet to do something that is both fun for me and is something that gives the anybody who's watching a little bit of excitement. And I know, because I do this too sometimes, is I watch, not a ton, but I watch quite a bit of video games, and I understand that sometimes it's nice, especially when you're at home. Like during the pandemic, I was working split shifts, so I would work every other week in the office. And I mean, my wife was home, but she was also in her office working, and so I would be sitting in the living room at the time at the place that we lived at that time. I'd be sitting in there and essentially just kind of having nothing to do. So I watch a lot of video game streams because it's somebody talking, it's somebody yakking it up. I don't know if that's what you want, but that's that's what you're getting from me. So I just I thought I would pop that in, let you know what's up. Brad Varsap, former director of Boom Bust, comes in. He says, Brent, what's up, dude? I think you know what's up. It's been a bit of time. Thanks for checking this out and stopping in. And so we're just looking right now, and that's all we can do at this time, Brad. To be honest with you, I mean I don't know what else to say. Life is it's an, and the funny thing is, it's an exciting time. I mean, at any given point, you don't want to be forced into any sort of life-changing, life-altering experience that is trying. I don't want to say that a life-changing and life-altering experience can't be good for you, because I certainly think it could be. But for me, personally, this is going to be a trying time, but also at the same time, it's going to be something that's great. It's going to give me an opportunity, because, I've always kind of moved from opportunity to opportunity based on availabilities and offers. And I think that's a lot of people in the professional world do. I think a lot of people like to look at it and go, oh, you can just do whatever you want to do. But that's, not the case. I mean, any of those major positions and things of that you think of as fun and exciting, there's a lot of people who feel they're fun and exciting, and there's a lot of people who are more qualified than you or myself or whoever might be trying. So, I'm hoping that this situation, this opportunity, will allow for something fun to happen, something exciting to happen, something new to happen, something that's going to be a little bit different. Because I remember when Ed stopped his radio show and I was working for that, he brought me back and we ran the podcast and we did all that. But when that did happen, at the time, I had initially planned, I was incredibly into sports talk radio. I don't know why at the time I still like sports talk radio. It's something that I truly do enjoy, but it was something that I wanted to do. So I had, I was really only about a week of uncertainty, and in that week of uncertainty, I was, thinking that this is what I was going to do. I applied for jobs. I networked with people. I knew some people who put me in touch. I did a couple of interviews with stations around the country for an opportunity or two, and nothing really came up. And in fact, I don't know whether at the time I would have done something that was a little bit different, would have stepped away from politics and news to move in, even though I had something kind of stable and it was where I was. If I had that opportunity, I probably would have, because honestly, number one, I had at the time had enough living in Fargo, North Dakota, and two, because it was what I wanted to do. So, we'll see. That's the interesting thing, is that, I like business and finance. Don't get me wrong. I like economic news. I don't want to take that away, because I do find it fascinating. It was an incredibly good experience to work on Boom Bust and have the opportunity to talk to people. But the real reason I enjoyed it the most was because Killer Mind 23 has followed. Thank you so much, Killer Mind. I appreciate that. But at the time, I really do enjoy that. It is interesting. But the reason I really liked working on the business side of things was because when I was trying to say, on the news side, pitch a story about video games, a story about some sort of interesting technology. Over the last couple of years, we've done stories about how trading cards are having a boom right now. We've done stories about sneaker sales. We've done, as you can see, again, my little collection back there. We've done stories about right to repair. All of those things. And when I would try to sell them in a news element, people would just go, well, that's just, you're just wanting to talk about fun. And when I started working on Boom Bust, I was able to kind of say, hey, look, it's not just fun. There are other aspects to this. And part of those other aspects are the incredible money that is being made in these industries. And so doing a business show, it was easier to look at it and say, hey, here is, look at video games, all right? Oh, well, video games are just melting people's minds. Got you on IG, so I wanted to hit you with a follow here as well. Thank you so much, Killer Mind. I appreciate that greatly. So what I would do is then I could make that sale and I say, look, the video game industry has picked up, especially during the pandemic. The video game industry has seen a 30% increase. People are spending more money on this. You're seeing, the video game industry is bigger than movies and music put together. Those legacy medias. Can you believe that? That's crazy. And when you explain that to somebody who maybe doesn't have the understanding and the knowledge of that, they get psyched. They're like, whoa, really? That much money? We're talking about a huge deal like that. When you sell a story like, when you look at Microsoft buying Activision Blizzard, that's easy to look at. But when you go, it's for tens and tens of billions of dollars. This is a industry altering move. Okay, this is going to change that forever. And then you look at it and you go, oh, okay, now that's a story. That's what's going on. That's important. If one of the biggest tech companies in the world, obviously, which has its own video game division, we know that. I know I'm speaking to the masses here. If you're watching this on Twitch, you're like, yeah, you idiot. Of course, everybody knows that. But if you see those kind of numbers, if you feel that, then you start going, oh, okay, there is some reality there. When it comes to esports, all right, I used to pitch these stories all the time. And again, I'm not taking anything away from anybody who didn't like those stories and thought, oh, they shouldn't be put on or whatever. That's not what that conversation is all about. The conversation there is to say that it's hard to understand if you don't understand that. It's the same thing as in politics. Have you ever talked to somebody who's not into politics and tried to explain the importance of some sort of specific issue? They're not going to get it right away until you start going, well, look at it this way. What if this affects you? What if this raises the price at the pump? Is that going to bother you? Are you going to feel that? And then you start to go, oh, okay. I see what's happened. So that's the same way with video games. But what I was going to say is, so when it comes to esports, I used to always think, because I've always felt, like I said at the very beginning of the stream, I started this account. I was playing a lot of StarCraft 2. I loved StarCraft 2 esports. It's still one of my favorite esports to watch, even though I can't tell you the last time I did watch a StarCraft match. It's probably been a couple of years, and I'm not even sure the community is even there anymore, considering the game is now more than a decade old. But the reality is that when you start to show people and you go, look, they're selling out an arena of 70, 80, 100,000 people, filled this arena to watch what? Not to watch the greatest soccer player in the world. Sorry, football if you're in Europe. No, that's not what they did. They sold that, or they bought tickets to watch people sit at a computer and play video games. And frankly, to play video games at the absolute highest level. And oh, by the way, the team that wins, oh, well, they might win if it's like the Dota International. That team that wins is going to win $10 million. All right? I mean, contrast that to what is made by a person who wins a tennis Grand Slam. I mean, I'm not sure what those numbers are offhand. I at one point did this research and I did this story and I actually pointed that out. But the fact is, it was close. If not, I think a little bit more, depending on what it is. Obviously, when it comes to a Dota 2 team, you got to split that between them. You got to split it with coaches, and you have all of these things that happen. But what the point I'm making, I think, is still still relevant in to say that it's big. And that's why I've always liked it, and that's why I've always been able to take one side and kind of transfer it into the other to make it interesting for those people who are trying to watch. And I've always just tried to diversify, differentiate, make sure that nobody is ever I don't want to say bored, because look, I know if you're watching me right now, you're probably going, hey, either get to games, shut the app up, or just shut it on down for the day. You'll be fine. Come back at it another day, Brent. You'll get to it another day. No, but that's the thing. So I try to always differentiate things. I always try to have different things, and so I think this gives me an opportunity to explore things that I'm interested in. I think that was the point that I started at. I'm not 100% positive of that, but I'm pretty sure that was where I started this whole tangent on. And again, I want to quickly before, and I'm about ready to start playing some Lost Ark. But I wanted to quickly say that we've been, Rachel Blevins and I have heard from a lot of people, and who said they really enjoyed the show. And look, that means a lot. I mean, number one, it means a lot because whether you didn't or did love the show, the fact is we put a lot of time, we put a lot of effort into it. We worked hard on it. We tried to make it as a place for diverse voices from all spectrums who were true believers, whether it's in crypto or what have you. And we tried to give everybody the opportunity to speak. We, brought on a lot of people who were from all over the spectrum. So, that was really where we were on that. And that's, what we were going for there. So again, I mean, I can't say anything, but I have much appreciation for everybody involved, whether it comes to whether it was people who I worked with, or whether it was people who watched, or whether it was people who actually came on and joined us. And like I said, I mean, if we keep doing this, if this keeps going and having some fun, I will go ahead and have some people on. We'll chat it up. You know, maybe we'll even play games with some people. I don't know. I don't know what people will do. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know how much clout I have. I don't know how much I could talk people into having a little bit of fun with me, and having a little bit of fun on a stream, and enjoying. Because this is also a completely unformatted nonsense platform that I'm using. I mean, when I started coming up with this, I hadn't actually thought about this until probably about mid-weekend, and then I was kind of like, you know what, I'm going to do a little streaming, and then I was like, well, what am I going to do? And then I was like, I want to do this, and this. I want to talk about sneakers, okay? I want to play video games. I want to occasionally do an interview or two. And sometimes those interviews won't have anything to do with games or sneakers. Sometimes those interviews will have to do with news events and what's going on. And I was like, or just kind of who people are, you know, popular. I have friends who are popular within communities, and, you know, I'll use them to chat it up. And, you know, I kind of was sitting here going, you know, as somebody who's worked legacy media my entire career, I was going, well, it doesn't fit. Does that fit into this? Does that fit into that? Well, it doesn't matter if it fits into it. I could do whatever I want to do. I got all kinds of time. I got all kinds of resources to just have a little bit of fun with it. So that's what we're really going for. And we're just going to continue to do that. I don't know if you've seen me lift my water bottle about 8 times to put it up to my mouth and drink, and now I'm going to do that. I don't realize how much just talking hurts my voice after a little bit of time. All right. So let's switch over. We're going to go boom. Oh, see, you hear the music is already kicking in. It's pumping in. There the gameplay is. I got to figure out, is this the one where it comes from? I don't know where the admittedly, I don't know where the actually I can check. Overlay. So there's one that's in all. No, because it's not that one, because I don't have it. Oh. Ooh. You know what? I still don't know. I'm still not actually sure as to what is where the Twitch notifications come from, or the notifications that is come from. It's kind of silly that when I shared the video myself that it did that. All right, so if I remember last time, we had finished up a couple of side quests, and now we're gonna pick it up. I actually didn't play it all yesterday, which was stupid of me because I needed to get in and logged in and get my daily.
Looks like you could use some repairs.
But we'll get there in a second. Let's start. We just need to leave East Lutera for that. Ooh, I got a 20-day login reward. Boom, we got stuff going on in our mail. Accept it. Accept it. Ooh, that was a mount, huh? Let's see what we got there. Ooh, what is this? You know me. I like red. How do I see my mounts? Let me see. I feel like that's gonna be a roster thing. Let me see. Roster, memory, achievements, titles, and great. Ooh, what are my titles that I have available? Inherited strategist, historic stalker. That sounds a bit yikes, if you know what I'm saying. Oh no, adventure, guide, world map, codex, pets, mounts. There we go. So let's do that. Boom. Move that. So now if we do a quick old... Yeah, this thing is ridiculous. Alright. Oh yeah, I need to...
Grace Pirate is dead.
Sorry, we're not done yet, guys. We got to do all kinds of stuff. Oh, yeah. All right, first, let's go to community. We're going to go to our guild. Got some bloodstones. That one's pretty much done. We'll support this research. Okay. We'll do a guild donation of 6,000. I already aided the research. Okay. Get out of it. Alright, then we need to go to our stronghold.
This giant tuna is gonna break my
Solid
back.
Hearth and Home. Sorry, I know I said it was going to happen. The idea was that I must ignore my cell phone. I don't know if I can do it. I mean, especially right now, it's kind of important.
You're back. I was waiting for you.
Let's see what the visiting merchant has for us.
Unrivaled. That's the word that represents the Kuhan merchants.
Nobody cares, bruh. Alright, lab. Complete that research. So, I need to complete dispatch level 2, but I don't have I already have a dispatch station level 2. I don't understand. Oh, mission results. Okay. I don't understand because it says you must complete dispatch level 2, but I clearly have completed dispatch level 2. Just keep on doing it. Okay. This is where we complete those missions. Boom. Gotta go talk to Adeline. Okay. I can't believe how much of this game is just me running around talking to people. I mean, and by can't believe, I mean I 100% can believe that that's a lot of what this game is. But really, that's so much of what this game is. Examine employees' domain, my lord. Citizens heard about the situation and they helped out. The crafting workshop thanked them. We were able to produce the HP potions they expected. I'll package them for the soldiers right away. Boom. Boreas domain, where is it? There. I guess I didn't need to do that from my stronghold, but why not, right? Send the HP supply chest to Lord Halleck. Oh. Halrock. I've called him Halleck thousands of times. I'm gonna find out how to get a new pet, because these guys got sick pets. Ooh, you came back so fast, and you brought so many. You never failed to impress. You have no idea how many lives you have just saved. This will definitely renew the soldier's hope. Thank you very much. We're going to defeat those demons. We'll never surrender. Thanks, bro. If you can't find the person you're looking for, check if they've completed the prerequisite quest. You must have a crafting workshop level at level 2 or higher in order. Oh. Boom. Donezo. Go back. Go back to the port. Hit this bad boy up. Let's get ourselves a quick, we need a, I need my map up. Stark, interactive map. Interactive map. The Papunica. I don't know if that's how you really say it, but that's what I say. At some point. Okay. And then we bring... We need that up, so we can bring this all the way over here. Let me go ahead. These are all things you guys can't see right now, but it's me moving my screens around a little bit so I can see what's up. Okay.
Have any letters to send?
Boom, got it. I think I got all the Makokos here. That's right? 6 of 6. Okay.
Pirates, you say? This is trouble.
Sure is. I was wondering if there was terrible rumors were true. The cursed pirates. So they've been plotting something even offshore at the port. Let's see. There's one warehouse that has been a bit suspicious. You know, they make you feel like you're really about to get somewhere in this game, and then you're not at all. Now we're about to go into kind of our own little instance here.
Boosts stamina, restores energy. Give it a...
I don't know, can you hear that? Where somebody was like...
Who's there?
Watch this. Watch this. Everybody's gone. We're looking for the minerals the pirate stole. Nice thing about this game is everything's pretty marked pretty clearly, so. Leave.
Boosts stamina, restores energy. Give it a sip.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't miss this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Give this secret medicine of Anika a try. It'll make your body hard as steel, give you the strength of 100 men. You'll become invincible, impervious, and even sharp as blades. See what a sip. Oi, you there. You look pretty strong, adventurer. Yes, you seem like quite the tough type. Please come over here. Now, you can have the rock next to me, yes? 20 men could hammer away at this at night and day, and it still wouldn't break. It's the steel rock from Kurzan, the land of lava. Have you heard of it? Have you ever touched it? Shh, don't touch it just yet. Now, would you try smashing the rock with a mallet? If you succeed in breaking it, I'll give you tenfold the price for this medicine. You're gonna let this dude embarrass you? Babisha? Quite sturdy, isn't it? You all saw it for yourselves, right? 20 adults in their prime could not possibly take down this adventurer. But even so, the rock wouldn't break. Now give the medicine a try. It will make your body as hard as steel and give you the strength of 100 men. You'll become invincible, impervious to even the sharpest blades. It contains the strength of the Guardian from across the sea, only available in Anika. This feels... If you can't see it, it says this is much heavier than the other hammer. They snowed him. They figured him out. They got him. Sorry, the mallet? Did you catch that? Oh, shh. Let's have a word. You just try it. The medicine I sell really is good for you. I just added a little dramatic flair to emphasize its benefits. Please, I've got a wife and kids who depend on me. I got a bunch of baby bunnies. I'm trying to make an honest living here. I'm begging you. If you could graciously overlook this, I'll take it worth your while. Got you. Got you, bro. Sorry. You know, in my current state, it requires a little networking. Occasionally, there's going to be a phone call or something where I have to pause for a few minutes, and we'll come back for sure. That's real world right there. You know, you don't get that for most people. Most people are just trying to spend their lives, you know, playing games, living it up. Your boy Brent, he's got things going on. He's got to check on stuff. I don't know what to do with those. All this stuff just confuses me. Let's do a quick... I really need to learn how to... I'm gonna have to watch a video tonight on how to deal with this.
Pirates are stealing ship materials? Figured that out just now, did you?
Yeah, I did. My capable soldiers already brought in the pirates just as I thought. All those stories of the King's Knight are exaggerated. Ha ha! If I were His Majesty's side, I would have the little King's Knight by now. I would have the title of King's Knight by now. Not the little King's Knight. Sounded weird, but, you know, we're trying to figure it out here. My troops are currently investigating the pirates to find out what they're after and who they're working for. They've probably figured it out already. Oh dear, I almost feel bad. I'm so capable and I've left you nothing to take credit for. Oh my goodness. Alright, which one? Did I have one that's... Now theoretically... What's the... So I have... Okay, so Blaze is all leveled out. Wonderful, right? Blaze, Dunzo. Point, that's good. Cast, that's good. So those three are definitely ones I use. Now, I'm wondering... Now, if I say... What if I move this to here? Ooh, and what if I were to say upgrade that? Well, what do we have here? What have we done?
Greetings, King's Knight.
I heard that it helped discuss the pirate, but he still won't talk at all, so he's so stubborn. Could you possibly make him talk?
Oh, you're from...
I just got to talk to him. I'm interrogating him.
I don't remember. I was just
So we got to play bad
joking.
cop now. Get out of here!
Oh, you've sure got the temper of a pirate.
I don't know why that just happened.
Tis all because of the pirate they call Black Fang.
For us sea dogs, ships are more valuable than life itself, you know, but then that winches set all our ships on fire. Now, we need to take a way of making a living, so we resorted to borrowing a few supplies. This is all because of Black Fang. If it weren't for that terrifying, merciless pirate, there'd be no reason for us to be doing this, right? Right? No question about it.
What? That means the pirate Blackfang dared to foil the perfect plan of Lord Cal's here.
Can you believe it? Ha! I will make it her make her completely regret coming for me. I'll send the troops right away. Yo, I'm gonna pause for just a few minutes because I gotta take this phone call. Very important stuff. Mute. Not going to make the same mistake I made last time, which was muting my mic and then not unmuting it when I came back. Let me find the right... Nope, that's the wrong one. That one. All right. See, sorry about that. That's just going to be... if I'm being honest with you, that's part of the whole situation with what we're dealing with right now. And I apologize. I'm going to have to do a BRB one more second, but that'll be like 5 seconds. I just have to go make sure something happened. All right, didn't even mute my mic that time. My dog has a heart issue and needs a pill an hour before he eats. And while I was downstairs, I didn't think about it, but I figured I did just go downstairs and might as well take care of this quick.
Sorry, did you give him a pill?
Yes, I did. That was my loving and beautiful wife. All right. Sorry, just running around my house quick. All right. That conniving pirate is the greatest disaster that has ever befell Lutera. I shall capture Black Fang for King Therain. Oh, right. Hey, you. King's Knight. Care to bet who can catch Black Fang first? Of course, my soldiers will get here first, you know. Even so, some people seem to have dubbed you Lutera's sword. Let's settle this once and for all. Then everyone will know who the true Lutera sword is, including you. I've already dispatched my soldiers to the, I'm not saying it, fishing village to start tracking. Never mind. You'd better start looking for Black Fang yourself too. If you don't hurry, you'll end up watching me take credit for all my amazing feats with nothing left for you to do. Oh, look at the time. Toodle-doo. Whew. All right. Let's see what people are commenting. JT Thaden says, "Miss you, buddy." That's my one of my good friends from Fargo. Gotta appreciate that, you know. I just want to make sure everything is still set right. Okay, good. We're all good, everybody. Just, you know, trying to, you know, years you've had a team around you doing stuff, and now I'm the one having to do everything. All right, let's look at this. Here's a familiar flyer. Go back to Instagram. Back to this. All right. Going back. All right, check Black Fang's wanted poster. Bye. Speak with Decop at the fishing village. Yo, not gonna lie, that's sick.
Have any letters to send?
Where am I at? Oh, I have to go. Alright, we get to go do some action now.
The King's Knight. It's an honor to meet you.
I was like, that's weird. Just, I can't help myself when it comes to mining and doing trade skills. Let me... I gotta save that phone number in my phone. Create new contact. Boom, there it is. It's just work is work, you know. Figuring it out. Oh, forgot you gotta double that. Keep it going.
I heard.
Those pirates keeping you busy?
Recently attacked this village.
Come back and do this.
A pirate?
Oh, I don't know. We just want to fish and live in peace. If the word got out that we said something, we would leave us alone.
Are you the knight from... Unlike you, ordinary folks like us are really scared of the pirates.
Ever since we were looted recently, everyone is frightened. I wish I could tell you everything, but the villagers are very nervous about the pirates. Once the soldiers return to port, the pirates might come do us harm again. But the merchants from the east say that you, Knight Babisha, are trustworthy protector of justice. If you help the people who have suffered from the pirates, I'm sure Chief Decap would open up and give you needs. Well, I want to do one more thing. Alright, I'm just loading up my state of play so I remembered.
Those pirates keeping you busy?
I heard. Pirates.
Oh, dear knight. Oh my, you already fixed the stockade? Thank you so much.
Look, I'm handy, alright? That's all I'm saying. While you were fixing the stockade, Bean was looking for you. Why don't you go see her? You know what's funny? I built this new computer and I was all prepared to stream a while back, and I just could not get it to work, and I just finally was like, all right, I'm kind of annoyed with figuring this out.
Bad timing.
And then the reality was I figured out it was my fault. I had it set to try to tape or record in 4K, and even with a killer computer, that's tough while you're doing stuff.
After the pirates took everything, there wasn't much left we could eat.
Could you go catch these crabs on the beach? Make some delicious steamed crab. I don't understand how I'm trying to save your society, and you're like, hey, go kill some crabs. Oh, these guys are nice. Nice turbos. It's not the right button. Alright, we're going back. Why are you moving so fast? Get out of here.
Let's see if you caught the right stuff. You're back sooner than I expected.
I thought it would take longer for you. You're much better than the soldiers from around here. So keep cooking. Would you hand me the steamed crab to the people? Sure.
Get it while it's hot.
I smell something delicious.
Steamed crab, my favorite.
Love them. Gotta love a steamed crab. Oh yeah, I got it.
Perfect. I was hungry.
Alright, boom. Boom, boom, boom. I don't really need to see that. Okay, cool. I'm just trying to...
Know anything about the pirates?
You gotta come back through here.
Oh, thank you.
Give me a hot second, just checking something quick. Alright.
Oh, dear knight. Thank you for helping the villagers.
I got you back. I believe I misunderstood such an outstanding person like you. You're certainly very different than Lord Cal's soldiers. If you still want information about the pirates, go to the grasslands. There, look for the fellow named Jinak from our village. Jinak knows everything about the area, so I'm sure he'll be very helpful.
Those pirates keeping you busy?
Pirates recently attacked this village.
Alright. Now you may ask yourself, why am I going around here? I am so distracted, but that's just overall just so many different things going on at one time. Lots of things. And I try to keep a focus. One time I remember watching Day 9 and he said, you know what I do is I turn my phone off. Well, clearly not in a position in my life to be able to do that. That was pretty good. There, defeat pirate plunderers. I'm gonna do that thing that just owns these guys here in a minute. Oh, dang it. There it is. Ooh, I don't know what the Lutera's horn does. Let's take a look. I think that's what's up. Oh, wrong button. I summons Lutheran soldiers who fight alongside as allies for 30 seconds. That's awesome. Okay. I don't really have another one over here.
Jinak, you ask. Currently, He's in disguise and undercover with the pirates.
As the soldiers fighting the pirates, they probably know where Geenock is.
Be careful. We're outnumbered.
He's not here. Try somewhere else.
Probably disguised as a pirate.
He headed toward the wooden bridge.
I don't know how this doesn't do any damage to anybody else, but alright.
He probably joined his colleagues in the front of the bridge.
If I'm being real with you guys right now, okay, so I'm gonna come around here. I'm gonna ignore this guy for just a second because I want to get this Makoko while I'm thinking about it. I don't know if I can. It might be one that I'm not able to get anyway.
I heard.
Those pirates keeping you busy?
Recently attacked this village.
Go back up. Go back here. Looks like it's right over here. See? I knew what it was. Okay, let's go.
Know anything about the pirates?
Just keep building up my trade skills. We got plenty of time today to do so.
Wait a minute! I'm not a pirate!
Cutting down some trees. See, the logging leveled up. That's what you can ask for. Oh yeah, I do want to see roster information. Let's claim that.
I was almost killed. Getting my cover blown sure made me break a sweat.
But at least I got some good intel. It turns out the pirates have to deal with smugglers. The smugglers are like bats going back and forth between the merchants and pirates. They're hiding out of not far from here at the Lightshade Inn. This token will allow you to approach the smugglers. If you take this to them, you should be able to find out more about the pirates. Getcha. Okay. So where am I? Let me see. So where am I? I'm right there. So it should be right here about where this hoodilly is. Where's this at? It's right where I am. My guess would be that it's over here, but I don't seem to have it. Oh, there it is. Oops. Stop running around. Oh, does it have to do it from there? Not just a hat rack, my friends. Keep moving. There's like so much stuff in this place. This must have been what Lucy, my wife, was talking about. Is that something to hunt? I don't think it is. Yeah, it is. Weird. But also acceptable.
Welcome to our... Welcome, dear guest! Staying for the night? Or just a meal?
It can be quite rough around these days, but you can rest easy at our inn. Pardon, smugglers, you say? Oh, dear me, the sorts of scoundrels never show up at the Lightside Inn. I, Merrick, am an upright, law-abiding citizen of Lotera. You see, smugglers. Goodness, look at my face. Do I look like the sort of person who would lie to you? You know, you do kind of have a face of it.
Curses. Seems you already knew about this place. I took you for a wanderer, but you brought the token. You work in this field too.
What is the goody-goody face you're sporting? So damn confusing. I wasted all that energy looking at... Oh, he is a smuggler. I'm sorry. I was, like, lost my train there of what was actually happening. You're looking for Blackfang, I could tell you. But you know the rules of the field of work. One bit of information is one job done. So I need you to do something for me. Recently, the wild market merchant Tobai crossed the line. Liquor is strictly handled by my folks, you see. Go teach the guy you should respect ground rules in a way that you'll never forget. While you're at it, bring some of the premium rum he deals. Once you take care of this, I'll talk to you about Blackfang. Thanks, bro. Okay. So where am I? Where am I exactly? Oh, I want to go right down here. See that, Makoko? Got it. Can't help myself. If it's on my way to where I'm going, I'm gonna get it. And you know what else? I'm just like, I'm super bad at riding my horse and just going. That guy is not happy. Was that another player, or was that actually a... Yeah, that's the problem, is when they keep missing everything. Alright. Yeah. I don't know. Sorry, bud. Alright, that's you. You're gone. Oh yeah, no. That wizard is a bad guy. Yep. He's gonna be dead now. Yeah, don't worry. I know what I'm doing a little bit in this game. About 45 minutes until the state of play. And then we'll do that. They said it's supposed to be like 20 minutes. We'll see. I mean, they also said no PSVR 2, which, to be fair, I don't really care. I mean, VR to me is a bit of a, I don't want to say it's a fad, because I don't think that's true. It's just not something that I'm super interested in as a group. Bye! Thanks for showing up. Oh, she's still alive. I'm glad I got her, because that was a piece for the tome.
Who are you? Are you the rookie Merrick sent over?
Yeah, I'm a rookie. I'm an adventurer. I am the King's Knight. Wait, stop selling the booze? Who are you to tell me that? Are you kidding me? Get out of here. I don't want to end up dead. I'll mess you up real good. This guy want to fight?
You think that would scare me?
Might.
Ow! Okay, calm down. We can talk this through. No need to get angry.
Yeah, sure. I'll respect the ground rules and never sell alcohol again. Yeah, I think so. You want some premium rum too? Ah, ha, 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 ha. Why, of course. I'll give it to you. You can have it. It's what you want. Sure thing. Pile of belongings over there. Please help yourself.
Go ahead. Take it all. Take everything.
Speak with Mary, which means I have to go back. Alright, we'll just kind of come around here. Keep taking some stuff out. If you're thinking this isn't the most efficient way of doing things, I understand that. It's just a... Just, you know, you might as well get yourself leveled up while you're doing here so you don't have to keep doing it. And plus, it's just, you know, that kind of relaxing gameplay that you get from things like this. Give myself a little health just in case. I don't see that. I don't really think I need it. And also just wait. I mean, once we get to the real good stuff, you'll be like, oh, I'm glad we stuck around. I mean, yeah, he's still in Lutera right now, but once he gets out of Lutera, there's a whole wide world, and he's gonna really see what's going down. I love dungeons and raids and stuff. I just, you know, we've got some sturdy timber. This is how you get him. Boom. See ya, boys. Alright, we go back to this chucklehead.
You are amazing. Oh, dear knight. I had a feeling you were no ordinary adventurer.
That's why they call me the King's Knight, bro. I know you're a famous hero from the Glorious Wall. I managed to throw little Lord Cowles off the scent when he asked about the pirates, but if you tell him, I could lose more than just my livelihood. If you could help me out, just this once, you'll have my full cooperation. I'll run my business fair and square from now on. Please. I have many mouths to feed. Understood, man? Hey, look.
It's too late, even if you ask the innkeeper. You, how's your pursuit of Blackfang going?
I don't know, Cowles. I'm sure you've needlessly looked all over the place, of course. According to the intelligence that my excellent sources provided, Blackfang is fighting the other pirates called the Redfins. If I get rid of both factions, I'll have twice the amount of achievements I can report to His Majesty. Ha 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 ha. But don't give up so soon. If you put in the effort, I'm sure you can do it. Even so, the King's Knight can't catch up to you. To the amazing feats of Lord Cowles. I see. Ha 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 ha.
From what I hear, it sounds like Lord Cowles wasn't here for the smuggled goods.
Very well, then. You took care of Tobai for me, too. And if you're going to keep your word with me, then you'll keep my word as well. If you want to know anything about Blackfang, go wake up Forbo over there and ask him. The old man always has the most accurate intel. Gotcha.
Merrig, I'll remember your contribution.
Whatever. I don't care.
Okay, thanks, bro.
Hey, you got old man Forba? It's tough to wake him up.
I guess there is a way, though. Go put a rum barrel next to him. He'll spring up awakened if the love of his life came to see him.
Booze. Give me.
He's just going, booze. Give me booze.
Ah, a 21-year-old cask from Yawn. Oh, exquisite. What?
I see.
Oh, yeah, you're wondering if Blackfang has been causing all this commotion?
Oh, gosh darn it. It's so ridiculous. You're making me sober. Come on. Why would a mighty classy pirate like Blackfang even bother? This scum has been prodding around here, all them redfin pirates. I saw those bastards rush in Anchor's Rest, saying they saw Blackfang there. It's probably not too late if you want to chase after him. No, why won't this open? I need a drink right now.
Lord Cowles left right away.
He said he'll gather the troops to take care of all the pirates. Well, except for me, of course. I got out saying that I'll pass the word of the King Theron. Hey, I'm on your side. Who could compare to you? You fought with King Theron on the Glorious Wall. Not sure bombing noble, not some bumbling noble who doesn't know a thing about how the world works. Even for the sake of the security of Wavestrand Port. Anyway, good luck. I'm rooting for you. Right, where are we at? Alright. What time do we have? 23? Alright, we got a little bit of time. Hey. I also didn't need to go this way, so I had to come back around here. What is that? Flap, 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 flap. I don't know what it does. These pirates, they captured the scattered people working across the beach, shackled them, trying to ransom them off. Those despicable. When we saw that, we got so angry, we charged right in. Cough. We charged, but we couldn't handle them. King's Knight, please save the villagers and protect the honor of the fallen comrades. Gotcha, brother. Okay. Destroy the iron stakes. So what do you destroy the iron shackles? Sorry, guys. Keep on going. Do it up. Boom. Oh, I missed it. Alright. Ronan is alive. Thank the gods. I don't think I could handle the guilt if I were the only one to survive. A great many villagers were kidnapped and dragged to Stormcry Grotto, and we couldn't save them on our own. What do we got going on here? Ooh, that's better. Put it up. Put that in. Put that in. How's my tome looking? 53%. Oh, I got 4 of those. Nice. Got 9 to 10 of those. Alright, we're like... we've been here so long that we're actually probably going to finish this tome here. Also, is that guy riding a raptor just drove by? When you see that pop up, that just means that I hit a highlight button. It's because whatever it is the same keystroke there. Alright, let's do it. What's up, Blackfang?
So, you're in charge of these morons?
Let's see what you've got.
So my take is this isn't going to be an easy one.
My teeth are as sharp as can be.
Get her. Bring me her head. Halt! But, Your Majesty.
I knew that was going
She
to be a
is
real
not
fight.
the one we're looking for.
Of course. You're with the upstart king.
I hear the pirate seas have been pretty rough since Bloodclaw's death. That must be why the Redfin pirates are after you.
Cut to the chase, kid.
I will not.
We both want peace on the seas. Let's team up.
A king making deals with pirates. I'll play. But there's something I need to take care of first.
I can help.
You? No, all I need is this one.
What do you got for me, Blackfang?
So, you're the one who defeated the Regent.
Yep.
The rumors are true, I guess.
No need to guess. They just are. Hold out your arm. I'll give you the mark of the Black Fox. If you show my crew that mark, my crew will believe you when you tell them you're on their side. Depending on how well you can help me, our relationship with Utera will change dramatically. Hurry.
Are you okay? Blackfang did ask for you specifically. You really don't have to volunteer.
But I did. I'm sure quite exhausted from what happened in the East. I just hope you don't overwork yourself. Talk to Therian again. Persuade Therian that I'll help Blackfang.
Is that so? Thank you. I'm forever indebted to you.
Of course you are. Please work with Blackfang and eradicate the Redfin pirates. As for me, I'll take a look at the areas damaged by the pirates. Let's have some progress. Let's rendezvous with the port. Okay, come back out.
Stupid pirates. Just kill them all.
Should be Makoko back here. There he is.
A deal with pirates? The greatest flaw of my immaculate life.
Oh, what have I done to deserve this? But still, it was His Majesty's decision, so I'm obliged to comply. I will go with the pirates they call I will go take out the pirates they call the Red Fang, so I'll leave you to rescue Blackfang's crew. As I hear it, the pirates are also fighting each other on the beach across from the rock caves. You can ask for the details from Ken at the guard encampment. Why don't you just give them to me? How about this? All right? How about you just give them to me? Maybe that way I won't have to spend so much time running from one side of the map to the other side of the map, and you could just tell me what I'm supposed to do. This is one of those situations. One of the many situations in which a cell phone would have helped this situation. So I don't have to go from Cal's all the way over some other area. I can just make a quick phone call. They can tell me what's up, and then I can go. I'm just throwing that out there. Just where my head is right now. Don't worry about it. I think that might be kind of a dumb thought. All right. Well, while I go earn the credit, I hope you have fun cleaning up after those cursed pirates. Ha 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 ha. Thanks, cows. Oh, got something good. Is that better? Yep, and it's better than what I just got, too. That's also better than what I just got. I must have just hit a level that's got good stuff. This is what I hate. I'll switch them out. I just hate like losing out on that crit because it's just critical damage is what's up. Back on our little thing. Hi. Sometimes that's how I wave at people, like when my wife's on a Zoom call. She says, "Hey, so-and-so says hi." And then I'll go, like I'm waving to a child. Another key, that's good. Sorry, were you standing there? Apologies. Nice placement. Take that ether. I will take this. It's funny is it's actually just dark outside, so not dark outside totally, but you know what I mean, like it's darker because it's been raining all day. So I didn't. So I'm like not getting the good light in today. Alright, let's go get the triport.
There's no end to them.
On duty. Nothing.
There are too many redfin pirates around here.
If only we had bombs that Marx created, we could deliver a critical blow to the pirates. But no one's heard from Marx after he headed out with the bombs. We're worried. Did you go to the Marx to defeat the pirates? That's pretty fun. Where's Mark's at? Over there. Alright. While I'm over here, I can do these, maybe. I don't know if I can actually get in here without dying. It's always hard to say. Sometimes like these little areas like this will be a little bit harder. Alright, there's a couple more quests here we'll run and then keep moving on with it. Huh. Two back here, right? Oh, that one. Mm-hmm. What do I have to do? Boom. Doing work.
Who are you? Kin told you about me?
Yeah. Stay here. I'm certain that my beautiful creative works. But I didn't in fact play the count. Huh, pretty stupid, right? Yeah, we can't throw it.
You? The grenade?
Easy peasy.
This is it. This is what I've been dreaming of.
The forces of evil being blown away by my explosives. I think I could throw something with a little extra punch, yeah? You can be my sidekick. I'll make them and you throw them. We'll toss bombs, grenades, and pirates across the world. What do you think my grenades will make of a famous sidekick? Sidekick? Okay. Should we ask those female pirates in the rock cave? Hey, where are you going, sidekick? You and I have to defeat the forces of evil together. Hey! I just like those because I can like really throw a... Oh. Went the wrong way anyway. Alright, going into the cave. That rock cave shellfish. Try to do that a couple times. Okay. Do it as many times as it'll allow me to do it. Ran right by it. Where is that at? Oh, never mind. I didn't run right by it. It's like up here. While I'm sitting here, I'm going to build. I'm going to go ahead and duplicate that. I'm going to call that live screen. Enter. Boom. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I did. Okay. Since we're on live screen now, I want to take out the last part. Actually want to remove it from this particular one. Yep. Alright. I want to add. I'm going to do screen capture, add source, boom. There you go. That didn't seem to be the right way. I want to be on this one. I was really just trying to set it up so that way we're ready when state of play starts. Keep going. I'm literally just going to talk to this guy. If they got to kill a couple people, I'll do that. What was I looking for? This. Almost there. It's going to let me keep getting it, and I'm going to keep doing it. Okay, there we go.
Who goes there?
Doctor.
You? No, this is the captain's mark. Who are you? I know this mark.
I see. The captain gave you the mark herself. I'm Lesty. I came to rescue fellow crew, but there are too many Redfin scum here. The others must be hiding nearby. Reddy said she'd be waiting around the forest outskirts, so try looking for her there. She'll be a little paranoid, so be sure to show her the mark first if you don't want to end up with a knife in your head. Look, for one, I'll take my chances. Let's be honest here, folks. I'll take my chances. I did want to see. This guy's just randomly out here selling stuff. I don't need it. I'm showing you the mark.
Huh? This is the captain's mark.
So the captain is unharmed. Good.
So if what you're saying is right, Captain struck a deal with the King of Lutera, huh? Shiver me timbers. A pirate. To equal the knights, the King of Lutera, that's our captain, all right. And since you work for the King of Lutera, I guess you're on our side for now. Good. So you're a knight, huh? Looking forward to taking advantage of that.
In that case, we have to find my crew and continue the operation as planned.
Thank you. See the skull next to me? It's a special mark with a black fox, the only one we recognize. There's another skull like it in the forest. If you blow the whistle in front of it, the crew will come out of hiding. Some of the Redfins are shamans, and they're pretty bothersome. If you If we leave them be, they'll use their spells to find our crew. So go now. Show me what a light terror can do. Chop the heads off those pirates and sorcerers' shoulders. Sheesh, Louise. Alright, we're about 10 minutes out here. Find Blackfang's mark and defeat Redfin. Sorry, Shaman. See you later. Alright, I'm gonna go actually end this mission and then end this quest and then I'm gonna go and then I'm gonna switch off. Take care of them already? Wow, I guess the King's Knight lives up to the hype, huh? Teehee. Now, without the shamans, the backseat pirates are helpless as babies. Boom. Alright. Perfect. Let's go ahead and bring this over here. Let's move that over there. Let's do that over here. Let's make this full screen. Actually, a couple of things. Let's bring the window over here. Bring this window over here. Let's bring this window over here. Alright. Now, state of play. Full screen. Let's go back to Lost Ark. First, actually, let's go to Streamlabs. Live screen. Boom. Now, game menu, let's quit that. Let's do that. Okay. Let's bring that real slow, like so. I'm not sure if that's where my mic or my dumb face will show for a while, but we'll just keep it there. All right, I'll be right back. All right, let's see what happens here. I gotta go full screen, but we'll just let the timer go. We'll just let it see what happens. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna bring up something here. Let's see. So let's look. Just seeing what. So it looks like Final Fantasy Stranger of Paradise is going to be a big one. It already leaked, apparently, ahead of this. Stranger of Paradise, she's new job ties. That's all 10 p.m. UK time. I'm just seeing what to expect here. I know that they said some people were saying they were hoping for God of War, some sort of God of War stuff. Yeah, so the no VR 2 is what PlayStation says. Looks like we're gonna see Final Fantasy 16 is very likely. Forspoken is another game. I don't actually know what Forspoken is. So you're going to see me very excited. Yeah, so it's probably going to be based on what we're hearing here with the Japanese and a lot of Square stuff, it's probably going to be very focused on Final Fantasy games. And I doubt we'll get anything beyond that. I would say that it sounds as if maybe that idea that hey Bridget, how you doing? Look at that. Like, see, I mean, we just got all kinds of people. Since I have no viewers right now, I would say definitely follow Cateray. Oh, I'm hanging in there. Trying to live my life the best I can at this point. This is about all I have for right now. It's sitting in front of my computer. I didn't mean go follow her because I have no viewers. I was just saying I have actually no viewers right now on any of my services. So, but that crossover, follow for sure. Appreciate that. But yeah, this is about what I got going on in my life right now. Sitting in front of a computer, talking to myself for the most part. And you know what? If I wasn't streaming, I would probably be doing it as it is anyway. About 3 minutes until this starts. But, it keeps you in good practice. Oh, man. And dumped? That's no good. It's not what you need. I'm sorry to hear that, Bridget. I am. Because, you need the support right now. And that's why you got me. As a friend, I've always been there for you. Always been there for you. You're gonna, but you're an extremely talented person. You're cool, Bridget. I know you're gonna be just fine. Okay, you got it. I think lots of people got it. I think. See, that's right. I'm here for you. I mean, until I'm just not, and then whatever. But that's kind of most people in my life. As well, so you do have that. But yeah, I mean, you know what? This whole thing is kind of crazy because and I've talked a little bit about. Oh, dude, Stardew Valley. My wife has played so much Stardew Valley. I mean, just for years actually, she's played a ton. I've been playing. That's why I've been playing a lot of Lost Ark. It's kind of. I was planning on playing Lost Ark before everything happened anyway. I need something else. I don't really. I haven't really had a game that I've wanted to sink a lot of time into. Lost Ark is probably the closest in recent memory to something that's really struck me. Dude, Elden Ring is so hard. I haven't played Elden Ring, but I played. So when I got my PS5, I played quite a bit of. I played quite a bit of Demon's Souls, and that game was so hard. I had to restart it like 7 times, and I was like, so a lot of people were like, hey, why are you playing Elden Ring? And I was like, oh man, it seems so, it's difficult for the sake of being difficult. I don't know that I'm ready for it, but maybe I am ready for it. Maybe I'll give it a shot. You know, one of these days. Oh, really? It's easier. I haven't watched a lot of it. You know, maybe I'll give it a shot. Maybe it'll be my next one. I mean, that's not like the type of game I generally play. I mean, even I don't usually play those like games like what's it called? Like even Skyrim. All right, here, let's see what's going on.
Hello, viewers. I am Ivy the android. I'd like to share today's dinosaur forecast. A dinosaur outbreak will soon occur. Residents in the affected area have been evacuated, and a team of exo-fighters has been dispatched. A vortex warning has been issued. Please remain indoors.
I have no idea what this is. I usually play a lot of strategy, and I do play quite a bit of first... Oh, is it? Oh, thank you. Now that is so loud in my ear. Now I bet it's a little loud. Okay, there we go. That should be a good mix, I think.
All I wanted was to be IBS's top pilot.
IBS's latest dinosaur...
I got it. Yeah, there we go.
We're able to keep human casualties to 0. Exosuit development is proceeding under the guidance of the next-gen AI, Leviathan.
I have no idea what this is.
Meanwhile, IBS continues to recruit candidates to become new exo-fighters. Humanity's greatest hope.
You're in mechs and you fight dinosaurs? Yeah, I can see that. There's like a couple of games that it reminds me of that I can't think what the names are. With the exception of the dinosaur. I feel like because this is Japanese games focused, that's going to be Exoprimal. I've never heard of that game before.
Another exo-fighter recruit, right? Welcome to IBS.
It feels like something that's very similar to, say, like a Monster Hunter, but different. You know what I mean?
Play returns with more
very
announcements
different.
and updates for your favorite games. We just saw the debut of Exoprimal, a brand new IP from Capcom. It hits PS4 and PS5 next year. Next
Yeah,
up,
that makes
some
sense.
eye-popping updates for some fan favorites launching soon.
Yeah, I read that this was supposed to be something that they were going to do. I don't... Honestly, like, I'm not a huge Japanese game fan.
なんだか盛り上がってきたな。こんなことが許されるはず。あいつを止めない限り終わらない。
I'm down with this. The gameplay, though, looks a little like BioShock. Well, not really. Like, not as slow as BioShock, obviously. But, like, that little thing reminds me of, like, the abilities you would get in BioShock. No, for sure. Like, the way humans look in some games is unbelievable. This game is actually too scary for me. I could tell that for sure. I'm not good with scary games. But it does look pretty sick. I might give it a shot. I don't know. I mean, I got a lot of free time on my hands, so... Here you go with Final Fantasy, alright. Or is this monster? Yeah, there it is. That's my whole theory for everything is I got a lot of free time on my hands.
PlayStation Store to download a new demo for Stranger of Paradise, Final Fantasy Origin. Now, let's jump into the world of Forspoken with some all-new gameplay.
Yeah, that was the thing is I heard the music and I was immediately like, well, that's a Square game. I'm pretty sure it's a Final Fantasy game.
Yeah, in a everything here wants to kill you kind of way.
Just the holder graphic for this game looks sick. And this looks awesome already. Oh yeah, I like this a lot.
Let's finish this.
Yeah, that game gets a 10 out of 10. That looks amazing. And you can see like how they developed that trailer for like a Western audience. So they made it so it looked, you know, like it looks like a game that we're used to. That's awesome. I don't follow that much of what's coming out on PlayStation 5 unless it's like a huge, huge title. I don't really play a lot of PlayStation. It's mostly because my wife has the PlayStation downstairs and I play the Xbox with my buddies, so. Gundam? All right. Like, I feel with balance, this could be amazing. Real competitive. Because you can tell, like, the graphics aren't good, which means it runs probably at an incredibly high frame rate. I mean, not to say they're not good, they're just kind of blockier. They look great. It looks good for what it is. Yeah. I like that. I like that a lot. I give that a 7 out of 10. What is this? Oh. Oh, yeah? All right. Bridget, I want you to try this game, and I'll tell you why. Because the first Ninja Turtles game on the original Nintendo was one of the hardest games of all time. Actually, they might not even have it on here. Nope, they do. Yeah, I think they did. That's awesome. Stop me from buying the Cowabunga collection. I'm in. You just remember how hard those games are. And I'll throw some retro into my mix here while I'm doing this kind of stuff. I don't know what this is. Gigabash. I learned nothing about that game.
Kaiju Brawler Gigabash comes to PS4 and PS5 later this year. Next, a fan favorite fighting game makes a beautiful and bizarre
I've talked about my feelings about games done quick, which is it's a bunch of sweaty guys sitting in a conference room shirtless. It bothers me. And that may have been a long time ago, but at the time it really bothered me. That's a good question. Where is Angelo? I don't know what that is. This is. I'm sorry. I'm not in the know. I have no idea what that is. I'm sorry. I'm not in the know. Yeah, I must not be in the know on that one. Oh man. In fact, Angelo, I talked to today. I thought about him because the guy who was my mentor when I started my radio career, his name on air was Munchie. So he's the one true Munchie, and he called me today to talk about something. He's not on the air anymore, so he goes by his regular name, so Angelo can be Munchie, it'll be fine. This game looks incredible. And also violent, yes, you're right. It's kind of like if they took Ghost of Tsushima and made it grittier. I like it. I like it a lot. It looks real cinematic, and the gameplay is kind of interesting. I like that. It looks cool.
Trapped in an endless cycle.
By the way, you should totally play Final Fantasy VII, whatever they called the remaster. It's kind of a good intro to it. Probably one of the better stories in the series. Kind of shows that combat. Very engaging. Well, did you see that there's a mode you can actually play of Ghost of Tsushima where it's in black and white like that? It's got that noir feel. I can't remember that there's an actual name for it in Japanese cinema.
Now I stand
yeah.
before the endless
That was probably one of my favorite games. That's been one of my favorite PlayStation games from recent years.
as Sisyphus did, pushing the boulder upward. No matter how high I climb, the challenge begins again. But I fight on, through the infinite, seeking answers, seeking ascension. My release is within this tower.
I think this is that one that was really big at the beginning of PlayStation, and I can't remember what it's called now. Yeah, Returnal. It's like a roguelike. So it must be an update. Oh, okay. Yeah, I wanted to play it because I like those types of games, but was also again terrifying. And it's hard for me to play games that are scary when I'm wearing headphones and I'm just like kind of locked in and engaged in what's going on.
Is this really what you want?
And you are certain that what we are doing is best for the people of the kingdom?
Yes. I suppose it would, in a sense. True. Yes. It made me wonder. Am I still that same person?
The era of myths gives way to an era of great turmoil. The continent was ravaged by the devastating war between the Empire and the Alliance. However, one nation remained unaffected by the chaos. The Kingdom of Alatin.
Oh, I see.
Ward of the August.
Oh, you play PC games now too, right?
That's right. With the blood of battle.
We've finally been called up.
We're up against the Empire's main arm.
We are to eradicate every last Imperial who comes ashore. Keep focused.
Come on, everyone! And now you will die.
Do you really have such a yearning for war? I can't comprehend it.
Just looking at the gameplay style of this from this little trailer, this is the kind of game I'd like to play on a Nintendo Switch.
So then,
it's kind of turn-based moving.
We're going to retake it.
This is our chance while they're all assembled. We should send our best and crush them.
I mean, these days, you could play most everything on a PC anyway. I mean, obviously, it's coming a little slower, but...
It also likely means that we're in danger. I suppose it is the only way for us to survive.
I don't know if that's in the Final Fantasy universe or what. This should be the big one because I think they were only planning on 20 minutes here. Well, I just wonder because it was a Square game and it also had the same kind of like the logo was that same style.
if the will to fight still lingers within you, then accept my offer and join me.
Valkyrie. Heed my words. Ragnarok tears our world asunder. All we hold precious lies on the brink of annihilation. Become my tool of intervention and save this world from doom.
This game has a really interesting look. Jeez. How many games could Square make?
Your efforts to remain undetected are lacking. Reveal yourself. Who are you?
And they've been making that
That's all for
same
today.
helmet.
We'll see you soon with another State of Play.
They've been making that same helmet in Square games. Literally, that same helmet since I've been playing video games. I'm talking like that was the same helmet Kane wore in Final Fantasy, what would have been Super Nintendo. So that would have been Final Fantasy 2. I think that's Final Fantasy. Technically, it's Final Fantasy 4. But yeah, no, that looked very, very, very good. There's a lot of good games in there. I give them a lot of credit over there for putting something together. Well, Bridget, that's it for me. I'm done. I appreciate you coming by. You enjoying a stream. I mean, I think it's probably an idea of kind of going along with that. But now I have to go make myself some food because I'm hungry. I know I was actually thinking as I'm watching that, I'm like, I wish they did this every day. I have to do better on as I kind of develop what I'm doing with my little thing here. I will figure out, or I'll find trailers and stuff and watch because that is really fun. It's fun to experience it along with it. But yeah, thanks everybody who did watch, who did enjoy. Bridget, thank you for, if nothing else, thank you for interacting with me. I appreciate that. That made this a lot more fun here at the end as well. I know. I just like, I always, I have this thing too where I tend to go, I don't want to do what everybody else does, but you know what? The reality is it was fun. And that's all that matters. If you're having fun, then you're having fun. And that's all I can go with. So, all right. I'll probably be back on tomorrow or whatever. But thank you so much for watching and stopping by. Having a little good time.